How does it go? Hopefully, everybody is doing well, staying warm if it's cold where you're at, and staying cool if it's hot where you're at. Thank you for tuning in to Bunny Love 444. And today is your daily life energy read. So, we're going to find out what is going on, what you may be missing, what you may be overlooking, and what you may need to be doing. So, don't forget to hit that like button down at the bottom there and give a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to put comments in there, ask questions, okay? Hello, Purple Bird. Much love to you, so family. I greatly appreciate you. But this daily life energy read is to help your daily guidance, okay? So take what resonates with you. Do not force anything to fit, because I'm telling you, you know when it hurts when you put shoes on and they're not meant for you, right? Well, that's the same energetically as this life journey. If you try to make something fit, it will only deter you off your path and could cause you a lot of chaos and turmoil. Okay, so we're going to find out what is going on. We are going to light the sacral chakra, because this is having the passion for our soul family to be able to overcome these things, to be able to find an easier way to develop and deal with everyday life and the things that are going on. So we're going to give you some passion, some fertility, creativity to step forward on the best path, right? And again, if you haven't seen the new daily karmic reads for family, friends, and lovers, that is the karmic family, friends, and lovers. That is at 11 a.m. every day now. This is every day for the daily life reading at 2 p.m. But today it's going to be a little mumbo jumboed, because at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time is the divine feminine, divine masculine, and the mix between the love reading, but that will start tomorrow. For the teaching that was supposed to come in at 7 p.m. tonight, that is actually going to resume tomorrow on the 12th at 7 p.m. for the winnings, because there's a lot going on right now and I need to make sure that everything is moving forward. I may do it later than 7 p.m. tonight, so stay tuned. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. And let's get into the daily life energy, so family. So what do we need to know when it comes to the past? Ooh, okay, all right. What we need to know with the Three of Wands coming in is there's good partnerships that have been coming into your life. There's a lot of good success. Okay, and a lot of cooperation when it comes to bringing things to calmer waters. So your past life, you've gotten the enlightenment that it could have been very rough for you, and now you are here to make the right choices, okay? Make the right choices, the right people. When you have 362, that is broken down to the divine path in the angel numerology. So we'll get more into this. What do we have for the present, Father? Ooh, that one flew. Okay, so somebody is really in their head and dealing with life of the heartbreak, okay? They're dealing, yeah, and it's a divine feminine that may be dealing with the heartbreak, but we have the Seven of Cups, okay? So somebody created some illusions in your life. We have the Page of Swords, which energetically, this is throwing you off and putting you in your headspace, because we have a lot of swords up here, right? So it has rocked your stability. You're dealing with this. Okay, the loss of this person could have been devastating to you. I'm seeing 1010. So God called this person home. So that heartbreak, because that person could have been called home, because it's showing me 33 master teachers. So you may be dealing with the heartbreak because Father called your loved one home, a divine feminine. He called divine feminine home. Yes, you are so welcome, Purple Bird, and thank you for being that love and light and support for our soul family as well. So what do we have for the future, Father? What do we need to know? Ooh, yes, the future. So God is showing you how to have compassion through these devastating times, through this heartbreak. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yeah. So this king has been very disciplined and very controlled and standing in his power when it comes to the fact of him being a reliable person. But his divine feminine, his house was shaken up when this divine feminine was called back home. Because I'm seeing it right here that Father has called back home that person that you loved so much. Okay. And this is something that you're missing on a daily basis. This could be a lot of turbulence in your life, and you're learning how to come through this, be stronger, okay, and understand that you have to keep moving forward. That's what your loved one would want you to do. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Yeah. 9 of Wands coming through. So the 9 of Wands coming through is, look, this is your victory. This is you coming into better health, you being persistent and resilient and walking forward. Because the 7 of Wands is all about, you having the courage to move forward. And it's been a very stiff competition. But Father says there's big changes coming in your life. Okay. We have... Wow, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's them coming in and telling you, hey, I love you. I know you can do it. I know you can stabilize the home front, even though I'm not here. I know that there's been many changes. I'm sorry that God has taken me so soon. This person could have been 31 years old. Okay, this divine feminine could have been 31 years old. Yeah, and this has created a lot of conflict, tension in your life, because it's like your partner leaving and having to go back home to our Father. It's not like you being a coward. It's the fact of your loved one being called home. It's giving you this empty victory. Okay, I'm seeing 12, which... this was your counterpartner. This was somebody that you loved dearly, okay? Let's get the T on it. What do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know? Whoa, that one went shooting on the floor. Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Woo, so first, we got the well. So through this heartbreak, your family's wishes are still coming true. You're making your dreams possible. It's like with the dragon, you need to bring things to calmer waters and be more aware of your self-delusion and the things that you are thinking and going through. The 2 of Swords that is coming through with the fingers, it's like you had to make a choice because something was warning you about a problem with this heartbreak and what was going on with this person. And knowing that it was going to affect your near future. So this person could have and I don't know why this divine feminine is coming through and saying, I had a pill addiction. Okay. And this made things stuck and stagnant because I had so much planned for my life. But it was like you were seeing the warning signs, but you didn't heed the warning signs. And so that dagger came in with the 3 of Wands, and this brought your worst fears, your worst worries, and a very tense situation when Father called this divine feminine back, right? It's like when Father called this divine feminine back, wow, it was like this was some type of illusion in your mind. It was some type of an illusion in your mind because the broom, okay, it's like you just got a new home, you had a new attitude, you had new things going for you, right? And on an energetic level, it's like there was so much love with the rose. There was so much love. There was so much romance in the air. You had so much potential, so much compassion. And you guys must have just gotten a new home together, okay? And it's like with the firecracker, this was immense excitement in your guys' life that you finally got it. You finally got something to show for the hard work. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Wow. 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 Okay, so with the Nine of Wands coming in, this is all about, being able to persevere forward, but you couldn't. With the broken cup, it was like you were broke down, that on your path of this success that you were having with this love and everything else, you saw the warning signs, but it was like this self-delusion of what was going on because you got a new home and the excitement of the new home, your family, your wishes coming true. It's like you didn't pay attention to the fears and the worries and the tense situations that were coming about, right? But the cracked cup is all about that dissatisfaction in life of now you are at a standstill. Now with the Nine of Wands, it's like you have to bring yourself back to good health, okay? And the Lion is you having the strength to act, to take that courage, to move forward, okay? Because the Kangaroo, it's like this loving, divine, feminine mother, okay, caused a lot of unsettling times in your life because with being called back so fast, it's like you had no time to plan ahead of what was taking place. That was like the needle in the haystack, right? It's like, and I'm hearing karma, you will reap what you sow or what you have sown. And this is sad to hear because this is, the casket came out. It's like everything that took place, it's like now this person has gone out of your life. It has ended this excitement of this new home, okay? It's ended the family wishes to come true. You feel like you can't move on, like you can't move forward because you're now focusing on that hard work within self. So this took a devastating toll on you. And what you're missing out of is that you still have the family. Okay? You still have the family. You need to provide. You need to, it's like wishing, like, how do I say it? You see the little face on here? Okay? It's you being overseen by this divine feminine who has passed away, who was that romance for you, who was your everything, right? You had great compassion, but this person had a lot of karma, as Father is putting a lot of karma, and they were very broken from the way they grew up, the lifestyle that they had. They became stronger when they got with you. It's like they were the needle in the haystack. You found them, you two came together and started building, and then they were taken out of your life just like that, okay? And I'm not being cold or abrasive about it. I'm telling you what's coming through of the daily life energy of what you are facing and the realities of things. Yeah, because of the jug, okay? This is where you need to see that, yes, they are gone. But you are creating a stable foundation, and you need to be lighthearted with compassion. You need to have this carefree time to know that you're building, right? You're building your throne, okay? With the hard work that you're doing, you're put in this position of authority to be that father figure, to create that stability in that family, to feed them from the well, and really be that love and support, okay? Even through, like with the mice card, this is even through the discord that you are having with family and friends at this time because of the situation. It's like you need to keep moving forward because she was your angel, right? She was your angel. It's like she spiritually guided you to come and be that better man, to be that better self, right? It's like she helped you into these new experiences and pushed you to create that best version of you. Hello, Miss Deja. Welcome, so family. She helped you create that new version of you, and then it was like she was taken from you. But the thing that you need to understand, what you're missing, is the beautiful message, okay? That she was your lucky angel. She brought you good fortune. She helped you step into that true potential and bear good fruit, right? She stepped in. And the thing is when this happened, you had to take time for you and have a little fun, okay? Because this was very hard on you. This was very devastating on you. What else do we need to know, Father? Whoa, okay. Yeah. Wow. Hold on, let me get it. Come here, come here. Okay, so the clouds, what we have here is, this is a temporary problem in order for you to push forward. It's like you've endured energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, so much death in your life that it has clouded who you are, what you want, your goals, dreams, and desires. And Father says, we need to cut that out and come to the healing, because even though this is disappointing in some affairs that have been taking place, when it comes to who you are, you're feeling lost, confused, depressed. The thing is you have a bigger mission to fulfill, because you and her had goals and dreams, right? It's like the whale. Now, it's you worrying, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make this work? How am I going to be able to fulfill my dream while being this father figure, taking care of all these responsibilities on my own? The fact with the ram is you need to stop being stubborn and take that aggression that you have from the death of not only your loved one, okay, your significant other, as well as family members, I'm hearing. But you need to take that stubbornness and that aggression from that pain, and you need to ram forward with it, because she, being your angel, she knew that you would be sitting on your throne. She knew that even though you started coming into success, she knew that certain people were going to fall away, who you were helping, who weren't being there for you, who were betraying you, of all the hard work, you know? It's like you put the hard work into these people just like you did to her. And unfortunately, it's like your pillar of strength, Father had to take your pillar of strength back, right? But know that the bouquet means that you are planting seeds, you are planting a new beginning. There's somebody who really admires you, that it's not about jumping into a relationship, but there are, whoa, and I'm getting all choked up because she's choking up and she's like, hold on. This divine feminine is getting all choked up because you used to buy her baby blue flowers. I don't know what that means, but only you will know how it resonates. But you bought her flowers, baby blue. Oh, excuse me. She says that was her favorite color, and you always brought her bouquet of flowers. Okay. So just know that she's coming through and saying, look, it's like the compliments that you used to give her, the admiration that you used to give her, she loves it very much. And there's people that are coming in who are going to be that pillar of strength, right? That healing source for you, and keep you on target when it comes to you being that goal-oriented person. It's like she wants you to know that it's okay for these people to come in, because she knows where your heart lies, right? But she said with the cat, you need to get rid of these two-faced friends. Okay, there are some two-faced friends that she's seeing. She's seeing things that you're not seeing here in the physical. You need to be careful, okay? Because they're gonna try to cripple you. They're gonna try to cripple you. She's also saying something about pay attention to your health. Okay, don't be stubborn. You need to go to the doctor. Pay attention. Okay, and it brings you great sorrow to know that this great personal sorrow that you're feeling with the loss of these loved ones has brought a lot of fears, worries, and a lot of tense situations. But she's telling you that in a physical 3D, she didn't really say much because you're a good judge of character of who is good for you, who isn't good for you. Your intuition was on, she said. It was always spot on. It's like you always knew things. But she's saying that something about a necklace, okay? Something about a necklace. But be careful because these two-faced friends are coming in and using your pain, your hurt, your personal sorrow, and something there, it's going to take down your health, but you need to ram forward. You need to ram forward. And why she's coming in and saying that is because she's saying that now being in the spiritual world as that beautiful angel, okay, she can see things that you don't see. She can pick up things that you're not seeing. And it brings her great sorrow that these people that you put your trust in and intuitively thought you could trust them are the two-faced friends that you need to be very careful of, because your health is going to deteriorate because of it. Yeah, these two-faced friends, and this fell right on this cat, which is the two-faced friends. They're the ant, okay? And the ant is all representation of these two-faced friends are there because of your work, because of your achievements, because of your success. So she's saying, be careful. Okay, be careful. You also have the bull, which this is, it's like they have plenty of material things, but there's something that this two-faced friend that she's warning you about, be careful, because they're only there for the work, the achievement, and the success, because she knows that your kind heart is always elevating and lifting others up, okay? Be careful. She's saying be careful. It brings great tears to her eyes to see that this person would do you like that. Okay. All right. What else do we have, Father? What else? Yeah. The apple. Okay. So when you see this apple card, you see that snake in there? That's why she's telling you that two-faced friend, be careful. They are a snake. It's like they're portraying to be helpful, kind, loving, but watch out. There's a snake in disguise, and they're going to yoke you, okay? They're going to yoke you and make you feel tied down and very frustrated when it comes to the work situation, when it comes to material things. And I'm also hearing, I don't know why you're stressing about your material things, because you're deserving of it. You're deserving of it. You've climbed major mountains. You've overcome lots of challenges, okay? You've put in a lot of hard work and devotion, and you've gone through a lot of change. So this divine feminine that's coming through for your daily life, okay, just know that she is there. This was a deep spiritual love, okay? Lilies could have been one of her favorite flowers, okay? Yeah, and I'm hearing the pastures. So being out in the pastures, okay? Now, the thing is she's coming in and very sorrowful regrets about dealing with this younger man, hurting you, dealing with this younger man, or doing something behind your back in this relationship with this younger man, okay? I don't know what that's about, but she's very sorrowful about that. All right. Yeah. And she's very sorry because the fact is everything that you were going through, she was very muddled and very unclear in the thinking of what she truly wanted, because she had you, right? She had you. And the thing is she knew you were the bull. You would not back down into any type of opposition, that you showed your strength and your fortitude for the relationship and pushed forward. She could have loved butterflies. Okay. I'm hearing she could have had, she's something about, she loves butterflies because that is that change and transformation of that better life that you guys came. Now, something about candles. Okay. So it's like, She's showing me that you showed her the way and she showed you the way. So you lit the candles, okay? You could have been a twin flame connection, but you lit the candles for each other. When I'm seeing the honeysuckles, it's like this is representation that this was a very sweet love, okay? It was a sweet love. Yes, you had your problems. Yes, she stepped out on your relationship looking for attention elsewhere, but she was very muddled and confused. And this was because of her pill addiction, she said, okay? And the tree, this is all about her family affairs, like moving away from her family, kind of bouncing back and forth, trying to find her place. It's like some were happy for her, but some weren't. And it's like you finally planted your roots somewhere with this new home, okay? Which changed her attitude, which brought her confidence to where she was aware and she had more excitement. But that broken wishbone shows that the wish was not granted for that eternal life with each other, because Father had called her home. And that was your biggest fear and your biggest worry about opening your heart to this divine feminine, is that all that you touch somehow always felt to you it would be broken. Okay, what you're missing, confirmation. What you're missing is you need to change that perspective, because all that you touch is going to turn to gold. You're in your throne. Okay, you're in your throne. You have the higher ups on both sides of you. You have the spiritual guidance from your beautiful angel. Okay, she could have wore her hair in a bun. It's showing right here. She could have wore her hair in a bun. Okay, doesn't have to be, but that's what they're pushing out on me. All right, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, the 9 of Cups in reverse. Wow. So this was her overindulgence in her pills, okay, her addictions, which created this illness, created this restriction, because I'm feeling right here and right here like a restriction where she couldn't communicate certain things. I don't know why I'm hearing pro air. So she must have had asthma, okay? She could have had asthma or emphysema. But when I'm hearing this, it's like she feels like she failed you when it comes to this love. She feels like she failed you. And it's ironic because the 9 of Cups, this is the butterfly. This is the butterfly flower. And she loves butterflies, right? So she's telling you that all the change that you have gone through, she saw better days coming. Things were getting better. And she was making these change and transformations because you quit. You quit your addictions, but she secretly didn't. Okay? She secretly didn't. And she feels bad about that. And that's where the muddled decisions came in of dealing with a younger man, or trying to engage in some type of relationship and betray you. Yeah. Page of Pentacles coming through. So this is telling me that it's like she always had new ideas for you. It was like she was an inspiration. There was always new ideas. You had so much kindness. It's like being able to, and I'm hearing you both built new enterprises. So you could have both built something that you were working towards. Okay. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah. And the fact is at one point you didn't know if you were going to walk away from her when she was dealing with this other relationship, looking for attention. I'm hearing exchanging pictures, she said. So she felt because of your success, and she's getting choked up right now because she just grabbed her throat like that. And that's telling me she's getting choked up when it comes to this, because these are things that she wanted to be able to express to you. but you were almost ready to walk away from her. You were almost ready to walk away because you had no gratitude, and she had no gratitude to the fact of this enterprise, because she's seeing that with what you built, it could actually affect to where what she did is you may have wanted to walk away from her, but you didn't. You stayed in it. Yeah, look, you stayed in it with an attitude of gratitude. It's like you couldn't give up. Okay, you know that she made mistakes. You've made the same mistakes in the past too. But having the 10 of Swords in reverse, this is telling me that you brought in positive energy. You brought in that courage. You brought in that good health to bring that to a completion and let her know that, okay, I forgive you for what you did. Let's get past this and let's focus on our future. Let's focus on this new home. Let's focus on these new envidors that, have really excited and made our growth happen. Okay, what else do we need to know? Woo. And this came out on gratitude. This is the 6 of Cups in reverse. So, okay, yeah. So there was a lot of disappointments with these past friends. And that's why she's saying with the cat, be careful of these two-faced friends. Okay, there was a lot of disappointment that you endured secretly behind the scenes, and you had to walk away from some of them because of their jealous and envy and your new attitude, and they thought you were bragging and boasting. Okay, so this is disappointment in friendship. This is disappointment, the way you lived your path in the past. Okay, because this, before you could not grow, I'm hearing before you could not grow, you were in poverty, you were scraping, you were trying to get by. It's like, but God picked you up from the orchard and put you in the boat, and he drove you to your success. He drove you to that hidden valley of saying, look what I have for you. You need to just be able to trust and believe in yourself. But there was a lot of disappointment with the people that you hung around, a lot of the friends that you were making, because you saw that they were very two-faced, that they were only there because of the hard work that you put in, your achievements and your success, right? So what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, look. And they're all communicating about the progress that you did and how you reconditioned yourself from that negative past to that beautiful future to see things from a higher perspective. This is broken down in the angel mastery. To you and God formed a connection to recondition yourself out with the old, in with the new, right? This is you putting a completion to that old self of you to get rid of and walk away from these friends that disappointed you, family members who disappointed you, who may have been two-faced. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah. She's saying that you always invest. You have a certain vision and you always invest. You have the faith, okay? And you always invest in these other people. But she says, who is investing in you since I've been gone? Who has been investing in you? Yeah, the 3 of Cups. Who has been bringing that hospitality to you, that fortune to you, that communication to you? Look at all the new friends that have come into your life with that love and support. You thought you were going to have nobody, because this is about that love and support, right? This is about new friends because the old friends disappointed you. So it's like out with the old, in with the new. I'm telling you, it's beautiful how this is showing. It's like, because that new friendship, that new community that you're in has given you that passion to not only speak your truth, speak your feelings, show that compassion, showed your lightheartedness, okay? And really brought in great communication of that love and support, knowing that you are not alone. And this has helped you with your personal growth of understanding, to bring that clarity, to be able to keep pushing forward. Now, again, I'm seeing 9-9. That's endings and beginnings. And you had to put a completion to certain things. But look, 10-10 is God and the angels are saying, look, you're on your divine path. You're creating that stable foundation. Do not let others deter you and feel like you can't achieve, you can't have, you can't do what is necessary for your family, because your wish is very deep. Okay, that well has, and I'm, it's beautiful because she's coming in and she's standing up for you and saying, listen, that well has run dry. It's like he needs to focus and put it towards his enterprise that he is building, to put it towards the family, because she was all about the family, right? She was all about that unconditional love. Yeah, you need to put certain things to rest, okay? And that means some of the friends that are betraying you, that are only there for what they can achieve. And you need to be able to see this, because she sees it clearly now that she's in the spiritual realm. Whew, this is deep. So when I say life energy read, yeah, look, they're betraying you and creating a lot of deception. And you still have faith in these people, right? You still have faith in these people, but it's like lately they've been making very unwise attempts when it comes to reprogramming and recondition you to think a certain way. No, don't stop being you. Don't let them communicate and change who you are, because they're definitely in their head, okay? Which may be holding you in this heartbreak, okay? Also, with all these swords that are showing up here, it is showing me that mentally you are in your head. Mentally, you have been very depressed and you had lack of motivation. And this is why she's saying it's time to go out and have fun. It's like your fruits are here. You have overcome from bearing no fruit to bearing all this fruit, which grapes are a very hard fruit to bear in the first place. It takes a lot of nurturing, a lot of dedication, and a lot of motivation. And that's having an attitude of gratitude for this beautiful life. So let's find out who we may be talking about. Okay, so we may be talking about somebody born in September. Wow, somebody that passed in July, which in March, there was some type of situation with a friend, and somebody close to you could have passed with cancer, is what they're coming forth. So what is the advice? What is he to focus on? You're supposed to focus on your career, because that's what you're really good at, of what is putting you in the throne. So focus on your career. All right. This is the deck that Father and I co-created to be deeply rooted and grounded and shine your divine light and have that inner healing. As you can see, that it's in our DNA for that healing, that you are an infinite being. Okay. So let's find out what they want to say. All right. What else do they want to say? What else do they want to say? Why am I feeling... Oh, the 10 of Swords snuck in by the divine plan. Okay. So somebody is trying to take you off your divine plan and put you deep in your feelings about a situation. But you need to go with the flow in order to grow. You need to understand that this was all to help you through stuff that you've been holding on. Now she's telling me, she's coming in and saying, dream big. Okay, dream big. Stop being in contemplation about your thoughts of everything that has happened, and focus on, don't worry about who loves you. Okay, she wants this forward movement. She wants you to move forward and know that she has them deep feelings, and she knows you have them deep feelings as well. So what else do we need to know? Wow. She said life is a mystery. Okay. Life is a mystery, and this is something that we did not expect. And she has gratitude that you helped her recondition and come into that best version of herself. And she could do the same for you because you both trusted and believed in God's higher power to guide you through all this turmoil, right? Okay, last message. Yeah. And bring out the right partnerships, okay? Do not let these partnerships put you in contemplation, okay? Don't question. You are very intuitive. You already know. But she said, be careful because there's some people that call you friend and they're betraying you in the biggest way. All right. So now we're going to get a postcard to end this read for the life energy read, okay? And like I said, this is daily things that you may be overlooking, that you may be missing, energy you may be stuck in, the guidance that you need for your loved one to come through. So take what resonates with you. Do not make it fit if it does not fit your story, okay? But this is clearly specific for somebody, okay? Yeah, we have 2 postcards that came out. And it's important for you to hear these because it's going to touch you on a deeper level, because even just picking this one up right now before even getting into it, I'm hearing you took the adventure when it come to buying this new home, okay? This excitement, this family, okay? It's like you erased a lot of them fears. You came out of that darkness and you took this adventure together. So now let's see what this card has to say. Dearest you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. You do have complications within a relationship. It's about establishing and affirming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures. Whoa, thank you, Father. To discover your talents and your full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You are special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, an individual yet part of a great creation of a whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where you are saying you are on the right track. You are on the divine path. Even if your ego self doesn't see it at this time, listen to your soul. Check in with God. Keep going. God loves you, life loves you, and we love you. Now that almost brought tears to my eyes, because this divine feminine said everything that you said is the fact that they had this adventure together. They were building, they were co-creating, they were fixing themselves. They had great compassion for this life of being together with the deep feelings and being able to have that forward movement. So it's like, hold on. For this one, it's more emotional, because remember when I told you I feel like crying? Okay, so I'm hearing you need to let your tears flow. You need to let them flow. You need to let that emotion out, because that is your body's way of saying things that you can't say. But it's like you don't always have to be that strong man, okay? Allow your tears to flow. Okay, let's see what it has. And I'm seeing opening new doors, okay? Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and very painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking you to acknowledge tears are didn't I tell you tears are necessary? As is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss, and didn't I say that is your body's way of expressing the words that you can't say? Sorry, when spirit comes through, when these crossed over loved ones come through, I'm telling you, this is massive, but I'll get into that after this, okay? When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in a destructive way. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart unthaw. Let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and interrogate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise you. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all, and know that my love will remain. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. And then she told me to do that. So, these two cards alone just spoke everything about this reading, about how they've overcome, they've gone through loss, they've been in poverty, they've gone through the ups and downs, of coming through that mountain, right? But when I said I feel the tears, it's not about moving on, like when we got it about, where is it? Hold on, let me find it. It was something about letting these people come in, letting these new friends come in, letting these people keep you on target, keep you on your divine path. Don't let them yoke you. And so, I don't know exactly where it is, but this reading also talked about the disappointment of the affairs within the life dynamic, within the relationship. But it's like this man is left standing with a well of emotions. And she's coming through again. So she's coming through again and she's saying, and she's going like this. And she says, I know you got this. You've always been strong. And even in the times when you couldn't be strong, you pushed forward. So this is about, you need to keep dreaming big. Do not give up. Do not give in. Do not allow these people, but allow people to come into your life, not in the temptation way, okay? Don't let them be the snakes. Where is the snakes? Right here. Don't let the snakes come in and deter you from your path, but create that foundation. And I'm hearing something about cherry blossom. So, butterflies and cherry blossoms. She's coming through saying butterflies and cherry blossoms, okay? So just know that she's coming through and saying she's proud of you. Keep going. Keep going. Do not care what people say about you. You have been through the pits of hell, and she's communicating to you that everything that you have gone through with the family issues, the childhood traumas, the abandonments, the deaths, and I'm hearing multiple deaths. Hold on. I'm being drawn to something here. Whoa. I'm going to show you this because this shows the scars, right? But when you look right here, BYE. Oh, hold on. BYE. So on a deep note, she's telling you, goodbye, I love you. But spiritually, she's around you all the time. Wow. And amidst the chaos, she's still deeply connected to you. So that is your energetic read. I love you greatly. I hope this helped somebody to get the message from the life energy of crossed over loved ones coming in with the message to reaffirm you. Keep going. 4949 on the clock, which is broken down to the 33 master teacher saying, I had to. She's on another mission, but her spirit lives on. So love you so, family. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and for the teaching. Peace.